Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Little note, side note here, coming in the next few days or so. For you channel members, you guys, shout out to you. Thank you so much for all you do. Because of the extra stuff that you guys do, it's helped this channel be able to grow and do a lot more of the things that we're doing. And it's time for me to start taking care of you guys and give you a little something extra. So I'm going to have a website for you guys to go through. We'll be able to communicate with you and let you know about upcoming events like, week 13, FedEx Field. We'll be there tailgating. That's right, FedEx Field. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in the game because I have this thing about having crap literally pouring sewage on my head. Boom. It's kind of funny. I was driving down the road and FH Fur, plumbers, local plumbers and stuff, they said they're official plumber of the Nationals. They might want to go ahead and see if they can get a sponsorship from the Washington football team since they do have a plumbing problem there. Anyway, consistency. That's all I ever want. Consistency throughout. If you're going to do one thing one way, make sure you do it that way. I have no problem with the NFL protecting the shield and trying to make sure that everything is consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like with kids. You don't want to treat one differently than the other. You don't want to play favorites. But it seems like that happens more times than not. As I look at Ceedee Lamb, electrifying young player for the Dallas Cowboys. Here's what the NFL watches Ceedee Lamb like crazy. Ceedee Lamb got fined $5,125 because his socks did not cover his calves. You got to really look kind of hard to see if the calves are covered. Wouldn't you agree with that? You really have to be paying attention. His shirt being untucked. Quite frankly, if I'm untucked.com, that guy, he's always walking in there. We had a problem, of course, finding the shirt that's the right length and stuff. It was a tough problem, and we figured out what length to make it. He ought to look at getting Ceedee Lamb to sponsor him. I'm just saying. Untuck it. I'm sorry. Serious. Untucked.com. Ceedee, what?
That's a good idea.
I mean, seriously. That alone would get every Cowboy fan right there, because the NFL, they've noticed that he's got an untucked.com. Because the first time, here's where it's crazy. So the first time they saw that his shirt was untucked, it was $5,000 and some odd dollars. Then it triples to $15,000. The next time his shirt is untucked, it will be a $46,000 fine. Now, let's be clear here. Ceedee Lamb, it's not like, you and I, $46,000. I wish I had $46,000, quite frankly. But it's not apples to oranges. I mean, that's like a speeding ticket to him, okay, because of what they make. But $46,000 is what he's on the chain for. And, oh, by the way, don't forget, when he did this, waved at the guy after getting the game-winning touchdown, they fined him $20,000 for that, for taunting. I think, personally, I was like, oh, hey, game's over, man. Safe trip. Be careful. Was it necessarily is that taunting?
Yes, it was.
But I'm
happens a
sorry.
lot. Why does he get?
This NFL is like namby-pamby, too soft. Oh, don't hurt his feelings. You taunted. You said bye-bye. Charles Haley, if he played today, he couldn't play today. Think about John Randall if he was in this newer, kinder, gentler NFL today. John Randall. So, thinking that Ceedee Lamb, for an untucked shirt, $20,000. Wow. Now, I want to flip this around a little bit here with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers knowingly deceived the NFL. Knowingly deceived it, saying I'm immunized. And the teams have a record of the immunization status, what you've done and so on. So the NFL and the Green Bay Packers knew about this. And Aaron Rodgers, being Aaron Rodgers, the diva that he is, goes, of course, and claims that he's the victim on Pat McAfee. And then proceeds to follow it up with the good old, if I knowingly, offended anybody, or however you put it. That's basically a bullshit way of saying, I don't really care about what you think, because I'm still in the right.
Non-apology.
Exactly, non-apology. For doing this and deceiving the NFL for 10 weeks, plus training camp, he gets fined $14,000. Now keep in mind, Ceedee Lamb's only making $3 million a year. Aaron Rodgers is making like 36. Now you tell me, is that fair? Because I understand. You want to protect the. Believe me, I don't want football going anywhere. I appreciate that the NFL is trying to make sure that what you get is fair, balanced, and a great product. But there's no way in the world that you can say that is worth $20,000. And yet I lied about my status, which could technically put teams in danger and possibly losing players, because he tested positive and he didn't play for his team last week. In which case, Kansas City got a victory that they probably wouldn't have if Aaron Rodgers. So what Aaron Rodgers did actually ended up messing up the product that they're putting on the field. I don't know that untucked.com really changed anything on the field, because he was still on the field. And I don't know that him going like this is something that we don't want the kids to, oh my God, he waved by, he talked trash to a player. Oh my God, no, I'm going to be scarred for life. Just saying. I just look at this and say, when it comes to the Cowboys, oh, you're not getting away. Your socks are too short. Pay me. Aaron Rodgers, well, the only reason that the NFL did anything about that was because of the negative publicity. That's all it was.
And because he got caught.
Well, because he actually came down with COVID. Surprise, surprise. He wasn't following the protocol. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I'm just mystified. People will say, oh, you're just a homer. You're just crying because it's the Cowboys. There's nothing different. No, I'm telling you, because there is a difference that goes on here. So I hope you guys are having a great hump day. I can't wait to hear about what's going on the field. Let's hope that Tyron Smith is able to start going, because I look at Tyron Smith as the keystone when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys offense. Without him, it's kind of like, the tackle's connected to the guard bone bone's connected to the center's connected to the quarterback, and the quarterback's connected to and without him, there's no connection. And we need him on there. And I can't wait to see Michael Gallup galloping in practice today as well. And even see Tristan Hill, see how he's recovered from that knee injury, and see if he can give us a little boost on that defensive line. I'm Mark Holmes, and of course, you are up to date with all that is the Dallas Cowboys and the NFL in general. Peace.